Orie is a well-rounded character with quick mid-range normals. She can quickly punish lingering hurt boxes and bypass neutral once she has chain shift using the Divine Thrust into CS. With good spacing, a lot of Orie's specials aren't punishable. Orie's B and CDPs are the most recognizably punishable at -32. However, be aware that ADP can be cancelled on whiff until the moment she hits the ground. A Divine Thrust is only -4, so it can't be punished without a well-timed shield. B Divine Thrust is -7. Divine Thrust at the correct spacing can be made less negative and less punishable. The same goes for Orie's Thanatos Rekkas. Corsical back AA is always punishable by 7-frame moves, and now there is a gap between the Rekkas and UNICLR. However, you can't mesh normals or you'll get counter hit. Quarter circle back AB is plus. However, there's a 7-frame gap between the Rekkas that can be interrupted at close range with quick normals or at far range with advancing iframe moves. Quarter circle back AC is gapless, but punishable with 12 to 8 frame moves depending on spacing. All normals cancelled into quarter circle back B have gaps. A well-placed chain shift into reversal can punish quarter circle back B attempts. The same properties apply to Thanatos B Rekkas. Quarter circle back C is safe and plus regardless of the circumstances. Though spacing makes it difficult to punish the Rekkas or Thanatos, this comes into play when Orie is trying to mix you up with either 6B or 4C2A. After 6B, Orie is always close enough for you to punish. This is made easier with chain shift due to the gaps in the Rekkas. Just 3 DD options selected until there is a punishable gap. Unless she spends the bar for C Thanatos, all attempts have their drawbacks, and recognizing how to punish them is key to reducing her mix-ups. Air Thanatos is highly negative and punishable with 10 or more landing frames if done on the way up. However, if done on the way down, they are both plus. Using Jump 2C, Orie can force her jump trajectory downwards and make Air Thanatos plus. Orie gets left-right mixes off of Oki using Jump 2C Thanatos, and the only way to punish this is to shield the Jump 2C before Thanatos comes out, so be aware of this scenario. After grounded or Air Thanatos, Orie can cancel into her force function, but force function has 5 pre-jump frames and she can't act until frame 27 of her force function. So a well-timed anti-air or air-to-air will beat her out as long as you take your time to process and react to the force function. Though Orie's normals control their intended ranges very well, they do not cover their blind spots very well. 5A and 2B can be assaulted over when Orie is trying to control at close mid-range and neutral. Some characters can even assault over 5B. Orie has decent option selects with 3B, so is a decent go-to option for her at point blank. This means she can't throw out hitboxes for free at close to mid-range, but at point blank her options become better again. Archetypically, Orie struggles with characters whose normals reach further than hers, or they can effectively zone her. This includes Batista, Byakuya, Eltnum, Phonon, and Yuzuriha. Additionally, Seth's speed and unpredictable angles that he can approach at make him an unfavorable matchup, as Orie has problems catching him in neutral. Overall, Orie is a solid character without glaring weaknesses. Hopefully this guide will help you to take advantage of any openings Orie's do provide you. If you have any additional information, feel free to provide tips and feedback in the comments.